Hey guys, welcome to Lingua Marina. Today I will be a student. His name is Marina, who's an English language student, and she's gonna have a conversation with her English teacher. So get ready to practice your conversational skills, and we're gonna highlight the most important words for you, and please practice with us. I'm going to have an accent for this one. I think it's gonna be funny. Mrs. Brown, thank you so much for squeezing me in. I've been feeling really overwhelmed with my English classes. It's mostly the speaking and listening part. I just freeze up sometimes. Marina, please, no need to thank me. It's what I'm here for. It's completely understandable to feel overwhelmed. Language learning is a process, and everyone goes through phases of frustration. Could you elaborate a bit on what's been happening? Well, I can actually understand what people are saying when they speak slowly or on familiar topics. But when the conversation speeds up and gets more technical, I struggle to keep up. It's like my brain is trying to translate everything word for word, and by the time I figure out what's being said, they moved on to something else. I hear you. That's the classic challenge of moving from understanding individual words to processing the meaning of a whole sentence or even a complete idea. It also sounds like you're also experiencing some difficulty in formulating your own thoughts in English. Exactly. It's frustrating because I know what I want to say in my head, but when I try to say it out loud, the words don't come out right, or the sentence sounds awkward. Let's begin with listening. Instead of focusing on each individual word, try to listen for the main idea. Think of it like listening to a song. You don't need to understand every single lyric to enjoy it, right? The same applies to conversations. Try to grasp the overall meaning and context. That's interesting. I guess I've never thought of it like that. I'm so used to translating every word in my head. Translation can be a helpful tool, but it can also slow you down. Practice active listening, which means paying attention to the speaker's tone, body language, and context clues. You can even try predicting what they might say next to stay engaged. I'll definitely try that. What about vocabulary? It seems like there are endless words to learn. There are indeed a lot of words, but the good news is that you don't need to know all of them to communicate effectively. Start by focusing on high-frequency words and phrases that are relevant to your daily life and interests. And don't just memorize them. Try to use them in sentences and conversations. I guess I could make a list of words I encounter frequently in movies or articles and try to use them in my own speech. That's a great idea. Also, consider exploring different types of English language media. Watch TV shows with subtitles, listen to podcasts at different speeds, and read English books and articles on topics that interest you. This will help you build your vocabulary in a more organic and enjoyable way. I'm already doing some of that, but I'll make it a more regular part of my routine. But what about pronunciation? I feel like my accent makes it hard for people to even understand me. Well, your accent is part of who you are, and there is no need to completely erase it. However, we can work on making your pronunciation clearer and more understandable. Start by recording yourself speaking and listening back to identify areas where you could improve. There are also online resources and pronunciation apps that can help you with specific sounds. I tried recording myself before, but it's a bit embarrassing. It can feel that way at first, but it's an incredibly effective tool for self-assessment. Just focus on the sounds and try not to be too hard on yourself. Remember, it's a process. I'll give it another shot. Is there anything else I can do? Absolutely. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. In fact, making mistakes is a crucial part of learning. The more you speak, the more you learn. And don't forget about the importance of grammar. While fluency and confidence are important, a solid understanding of grammar rules will help you express yourself more accurately and confidently. That makes sense? I sometimes feel like I'm just guessing when I try to form a sentence. That's normal at first, but the more you practice, the more intuitive it will become. We can work on specific grammar points that you find challenging, and I can recommend some exercises and resources to help you strengthen your grammar skills. The most important thing is to be consistent with your practice. Set aside some time each day to immerse yourself in the English language and try to find ways to make it enjoyable. Watch movies you love, read books on topics that interest you, or even find an English-speaking friend or a language exchange partner to practice with. I'm excited to try these strategies. It's reassuring to know that I'm not alone in this. You're absolutely not alone. Learning a language is a journey, and there will be ups and downs along the way. But if you're persistent and patient with yourself, I'm confident you'll reach your goals. Thank you so much, Mrs. Brown. This conversation has been incredibly helpful. I feel much more optimistic about my language learning journey now. You're very welcome, Marina. Please don't hesitate to come back if you have any further questions or need additional support. Remember, I'm always here to help. I hope you guys enjoyed my Russian accent. It's actually great for you to learn to understand different accents, and the Russian accent is a very common one. By the way, guys, if you're looking for more speaking practice, check out our From Intermediate to Advanced course. In just 7 weeks, you'll be able to get real speaking practice from home. You'll join live sessions, streams, and work with a speaking buddy, all while receiving guidance from your mentor. Plus, you'll master English grammar by sorting out all of those tricky topics, and you'll track your progress through a placement test and a final test. Not only that, but you also learn essential everyday vocabulary. We provide downloadable handouts, vocabulary lists, and grammar references so you can easily review them anytime. What's more, with daily homework, you'll make English a part of your life. You'll get into the habit of studying every day and stay focused without distractions. As a result, you'll close any language gaps, stop making mistakes, and start speaking confidently. You'll also speak naturally by mastering advanced grammar, using it automatically in conversations. And lastly, you'll quickly expand your vocabulary, learning the words you need to speak at an advanced level. So if you're ready to take your English to the next level, this course is the perfect fit for you. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like and subscribe for more useful content. See you soon and bye!